Yeah, but basically, I mean, no surprise here. What we found, according to these filings that were leaked to the New York Times, is that in 1995, Donald Trump basically claimed a loss of $916 million. And he was his airline had gone bankrupt. He was taking major losses at his casinos and various other business ventures because fundamentally Donald Trump is a trust fund baby and not a good businessman. He's decent at sales. He's a reality TV star. That's what he's good at. He's not good at business. And he's good at not good. Sad. He's good at manipulating the process. And of course, everybody went out, and you can check out, his Twitter timeline, because in classic Republican fashion, while he set up a system where he literally, with claiming that kind of loss, might not have paid an income tax for decades. And of course, he's still out on Twitter saying, people are abusing the system. They're abusing welfare. And once again, Donald Trump becomes, in his own unique, perverse, disgusting way, the perfect Republican. Because what has he done? He's basically said that there's one set of rules that applies to the ultra wealthy or the pretend ultra wealthy. They can exploit and abuse every loophole imaginable. And then these, undocumented workers who probably put more into America's tax system than he does and undoubtedly do more for overall American ingenuity, they need to have their lives destroyed so that he can run a clown fascist presidential campaign. And a discussion of clown fascism would not be complete without the very disgusting, very clown fascist, very makes Donald Trump almost look good, very racist, very fundamentally horrible human being, former mayor of New York City, Rudy Giuliani, who's going to go on ABC News this week with George Stephanopoulos and make this case about Donald Trump gaming the tax system.
And now we're joined by Mr. Trump's advisor, former mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani. Thank you for coming in again.
Hi,
Mr.
George.
Mayor.
Good morning.
So what's your response to this story?
My response is he's a genius. I mean, the reality is absolute genius. I mean, the man in The Art of the Deal, this is described. First of all, we're talking about 26 years ago. Perfectly legal. We should get that straight immediately. This is a perfectly legal application of the tax code. And he would have been a fool not to take advantage of it. Not only that, he would have probably breached his fiduciary duty to his investors, to his business. You have an obligation when you run a business to maximize the profits. And if there is a tax law that says I can deduct this, you deduct it.
I don't know about the maximizing profits section of Trump's various enterprises, but I will say this. If you think that Donald Trump and his people have a secret plan to bring back manufacturing jobs to the Midwest, and they're tired of the system being rigged against you, and they want to actually do something for you, look at those tax returns and take a good look at one of Donald Trump's closest advisors. Because we don't even have the sheen with these people. You know, if you listen to a guy like Mitt Romney, as delusional and plutocratic as he is, there is some part of him that actually thinks he's playing by a rule book that might benefit everybody. There's no pretense of this with these people. They want to scam you, and he's telegraphing it in real time. There's no difference, and I said a long time ago, Trump University is Republican economics in miniature. And they are saying it to your faces. Do you think Rudy Giuliani would appreciate the acumen of a undocumented worker who's been here and successfully raised a family and contributed to the tax code? I don't think so. Unless they could serve as a backdrop for a racist joke about Mexican maids at a speaking engagement, which also happened this weekend, apparently. These people are really terrible. They could almost make anybody talk like Judy Gold.
They're doing a great job at discrediting capitalism too.
Yeah, they are.
Like
They are.
it's the law. It's capitalism's law that you have to maximize profit. Like I wonder why millennials hate capitalism so much.
Yeah, I wonder why they're in their basements admiring noble old Jewish socialists.
Yeah. Meanwhile, the student
watching
loan
YouTube shows.
the
Yeah.
student loan deduction is capped at like $2,500.
Yeah, well, you need to be accountable for the decisions you make, unless those decisions involve inheriting millions of dollars and creating a fake casino and hotel empire and getting ferried around on a private jet by a convicted cocaine trafficker. Then you're a genius. And the thing is that this is what these people believe. They think you are fundamentally less than them. And if you reward that, you are. Because you are the ultimate mark. The ultimate sucker.
Hey folks, Sam Seder here. I just got back from a company-wide meeting. Accounting is really coming down on me hard. We need to get to 100,000 subscribers as soon as possible. So please enjoy this channel. Subscribe right down there.